Yeah. Eres bonita, el olor de tu cabello son cosas que me excitan.
Hello, and thank you for coming back to Coco for Disney. I'm so glad you're here. We have something new today. I was invited by Dale of the Melick Adventures to join in to one of their collabs that has to do with Disney's Encanto. Now, you know I'm a great big Encanto fan. I am going to put up the bags in the background, and I'm going to turn the camera around to show you closer up the Funkos and the pens that I have from Encanto. I have showed you the pens and the Funkos before, but I think turning the camera around, especially on the Funkos, will be a lot of fun. So I hope this is okay for this collab. This is my first time doing this with the Melicks and everyone out there. This is a group of very talented people. Number one, my Coco. This Coco was made by Creatively Sandra. So I have seen some amazing things. Meglet the Geek has done some amazing things. I love it when Ben does his story time. There are so many things and ideas they come up with. I've seen them cook. I've seen them create artwork, crafting. It's just amazing and what they do. I believe Lauren at Castles, Capes, and Clones will do a movie. He has information and past history on, it seems like, every Disney Pixar movie out there. So I'm hoping I don't fail you. Again, I've done this, showed you these things before, but with being Encanto, I do want to probably put the bags in the background a little bit, show you the pens, and also show you the Funkos a little bit closer up because they are so darn cute. And that Bell family is pretty amazing. So if you don't mind, let's turn the camera around and get into it, okay? So first off are the Loungefly bags that I have a collection of. The first one you see there is Maribel, and she has her little butterfly as her little zipper pull. The zipper pulls are something I really love. The zipper pulls and the inside linings of the bags. But I also love cosplays, and that is a really good one of Maribel. Next we have Bruno, and he's with his hood over his eyes and his two little rat friends up along his shoulders, and you show his emblem as his zipper charm. And then the latest is Louisa, and I just love her. I love the freckles on her face. I love her little tiny gold stud earrings, the bow in her hair, and of course her zipper charm is the barbells. So these are the three that are out right now. The first two, Maribel and Bruno, came from Pink a la Mode, and the latest, Louisa, comes out of a great cosplay small shop, 707 Street. So that is the bags. Should we get into the Funko Pops next? So the first Funko Pop we do have is Maribel as a little girl. Now I've shown these before, but they're not, it wasn't as clear. This is the young Maribel who goes to the door to find out she doesn't have any magic. At least she doesn't think so. The candle that is in her hands is a glow in the dark. I love her little glasses, and I love the bow in her hair. But her little dress and her little espadrilles are just so cute. She's a darling Funko. Love her. Now the next one we have is Maribel, as she's shown in the movie in the present time. Her little Funko has the little butterfly, her little pink espadrilles. Love her dress, as you can see on the back of that bag as well. Her glasses are a little bit different, and then she does have those signature earrings in. And I just love her hair. So those are the two of Maribel. Now next we have the two sisters of Maribel, Isabel. And she is known for being perfect, and she can make flowers. Flower in her hair, her earrings. Her dress is so gorgeous. It's that purple, so she's got a lot of purple in her. Her espadrilles are even purple. She has beautiful long hair in the movie. Very cute. And then the other sister, the strong one, is Louisa. And that's where you see the other Loungefly bag. She's flexing her muscles. Again, she has purple on. I love her little top. And I love the little bow in her hair. She even has a French braid going to the back. Very pretty. So there is Mirabelle and her two sisters. So next, we have the mother of Mirabelle, Isabel, and Louisa. And this is Juliet. Look at that dress. Look at the pockets. She has the food. She is known, her magic is known to heal by what people eat that she cooks. I love her hair. The little earrings. The dress and the apron that goes over the dress. She is so pretty. And then we have her brother and the girl's uncle, Bruno. Now, Bruno is pretty famous because of the song We Don't Talk About Bruno, which, oh my goodness, I couldn't get the song out of my head for the longest time. But look, he has this little friend, the rat, in his hands. So cute. His little beard, mustache. Oh, Bruno is a character I love. Just love him. Growing family here. And next we have the youngest cousin, and the cousin that's probably closest to Mirabelle, and it's Antonio. Now he has the snake and the bird in his Funko because his magic is being able to talk to the animals. He and Mirabelle have a special bond. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you need to see it. So many great values about family and how. Now, my last and surprisingly my most favorite character in the movie is Abuela. She has the magic candle, which you also see being glowing a bit right back here. I'll get you a better look of that. But she's holding the magic candle. I love her shawl. I love the pattern on her dress, her earrings, and her hair. Now, I'm a real fan of senior citizens just because I am one. But I love when they do, especially the grandmas. And Abuela is my favorite because Abuela has kind of a hard life and loses a lot. She gains a lot of magic and she expects her family to give in that way. But what she's humbled somewhat in the movie. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but she's humbled somewhat in the movie and realizes that her family is her magic and that family is her gift. So there are those Funko Pops. I hope you love those. I love them. I'm hoping that there will be more family members out, like Dolores and Julieta's husband and their other sister, Bruno and Julieta's other sister and her husband. So I'm going to try to keep this camera as steady as I can since I am holding it. But this is the Encanto pin board that I have in there. You see the Encanto candle. Very beautiful. Saw the candle on Game Boys, had to have it. The pin board, when you're making a pin board like this, it takes a lot of collaboration. So I'll explain that a little bit. Number one, I'm going to zoom in, and I've shown this before as well, but my coworker Cindy cross-stitched each one of these family members. Now this is the whole family, and there's more Funkos that I would like to collect or bags for the Encanto series. In the background, you see that casita. You see the flowers all over Julieta. You see the portrait of Abuela's husband, their grandfather, the casita. Oh, so many little details in that casita and so many colors. You see the bird over Antonio, and you see the cloud over Aunt Pepita, I believe is her name. Just amazing artwork done by Cindy, and I will say she had this done in less than 2 weeks. So many colors, so many changes in the thread, just gorgeous. So that is the main center of my board that Cindy made. Now we're going to go up to these two pins on the corners, Maribel and Bruno. Those are both the large limited edition pins from Pink a la Mode. In the center here is a pin that I had from the movie club. This started that love of Encanto, other than the movie. Once I saw this pin in the background, I thought that casita was so beautiful. So let's move on to the casita. The casita here, this was a gift, a trade gift from Raising a Disney Princess. You open that up and there is the family, and it states the Familia Madrigal. Now the next pin I want to note is this gorgeous pin. This is the candle with the casita on it. This is from a company called Funky Punky, and I need to thank Creatively Sandra for showing this pin on her channel and saying and telling us where she got it. Otherwise I would not have this candle. I got a couple from Funky Punky that they have. They have a Tower of Rapunzel that I have to get. Make sure they are on Etsy. Again, Creatively Sandra showed this pin and I had to have it. Now I'm going to point out two other pins because they were part of this collaboration as well, as they were gifted to me. And that is the other Pink a la Mode large 3-inch limited edition pin of Louisa. And what's unusual about this pin is look at the donkey. It has a unicorn, a unicorn horn coming out of its head. The background on her is very sparkly and shines quite a bit. And the other pin is Isabella. And again, she has the pink sheen behind her. Again, the 3-inch limited edition pin. And I love how certain things of each one of these 3-inch pins, there's part of the character that comes off the pin. Now, both Isabella and Louisa were gifted to me in a swap box from Melissa. Pixie Pins and Peaches, or Pixie Dust and Peaches. That was a beautiful gift to get and such a great surprise. So that kind of completed the 4 pins from Pink a la Mode, and I put them on the corners of the board just because they signified so much. I believe this pin was from Box Lunch. As well as this pin of, is it Maribel and her sisters? And then all the other pins, this pin, this pin, this pin, and this pin, all have kind of a rose gold background. Very pretty, 4 pins. They came in a set from Shop Disney. As well as this pin came from Shop Disney, Feliz Navidad. I love that because it's Maribel and her abuela. And then the 2 last pins, we don't talk about Bruno and Bruno himself. Those 2 also, 2 different pins, but kind of in the set, came from Shop Disney. So just some magnificent pens and pin board. Again, this pin board is gorgeous, but it was a collaboration of several people helping me to put this pin board together, which I love it. I love it because I can look at this pin board and remember so many people. That's the specialty of a pin board sometimes. So that is my final display of my Encanto for now. Until there's more family members that join the merch out there. So my pin board is going to go right here on the wall, right next to the display, so that all the Encantos right together. So just love that set. Just love the collection of Encanto. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Funkos a little bit closer up, and also the pens. The pens were just a great collaboration. Everyone gifting me different pens, and just so much fun to collect, and also for Cindy's help on doing her cross stitching. So there's a lot of creativeness that I was showing you, but a lot of it was not me. So thank you so much for being here. Again, Danielle and Ben, thank you so much for inviting me. So nice to be here and to share. And I can't wait to see everybody else's videos that are sharing Encanto. I'm always waiting to see what's new out there and what people are doing and creating. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good day, a good week, and I'm so glad you were here to let me share. And as they say in the parks, have a magical day. Bye now. Thank you.